Hi, so I'm going to try to do another video here for this week's discussion boards. Here we are in week 3, and the question here is compare and contrast transformational and transactional leadership styles. Is one better than the other? Is there a time where one style gets better results than the other? And provide examples of when you might want to use one style over the other. So in 1994, Bass and Avolio came up with a full range leadership development model, or the FRLD model, which are 3 different types of leadership styles. The first one is laissez-faire, which is basically no leadership or non-leadership, where they just basically leave things alone and have things fall wherever they fall. Second one is transactional, where it is broken up into 3 different types of styles. One is management by exception passive, one is by management by exception active, and then it's constructive transaction. So I see as transactional as being more of where the manager basically tracks the employee's progress and makes sure that it's adding to the organization's goal, right? So management by exception, passive. Here, they're watching the employees, but they only become involved when a problem arises. And then there's management by active, where they're watching the employees, making sure they're setting, they set standards for their work, and they're monitoring for any type of deviation from that work. And then there's constructive transaction, where they set goals, specific goals for their employees, and they watch their progress in those goals, and they provide rewards for meeting those goals, or in some cases, punishment for not reaching those goals. And then there's third, transformational leadership, which in my previous video, transformational leaders transform the employees. They are actively participating with their employees to empower them, where they don't see their employees just as being cogs in the machine, but more of engineers of that machine. So in looking at the difference again between transformational and transactional, you're tracking the employee, making sure they're meeting goals, making sure they're doing what they need to do, and in most times not deviating from the work that they've been given. Whereas transformational, again, playing an active role with the employee and with the work that they do, and empowering them. So I like to look at it as a difference between being a cop with transactional versus a coach in transformational leadership. Now, are there times when one style works better than the other? Yes. Transactional works best in industries where there's probably not a lot of change. The standard is a standard, it's set, you continue following that standard. Deviating from that standard actually may cause an issue or be harmful to the organization. Something in like manufacturing, quality control, making sure that employees are putting things where they're supposed to be put, and again, that there's no deviation from that. And as far as transformational leadership, again, because you play an active role, you're empowering the employees, you're expecting change, and that's why you empower the employees. So those are going to be better, or that type of leadership style is going to be better in industries where there's going to be constant change. Anything political, healthcare, things like that. So a little bit more complex industries from that sense. And I guess that's it. I'm trying to keep this one short because I know my last video was long. Hope you enjoyed the video, and hopefully I answered your questions, Dr. Field. Thank you.